guys, gals, and minions, it is me, Proxy, and as you can see here we are playing Puppeteer, and it's pretty freaking awesome, I have to say. I'm loving this game so far. But minions, what do you think to Puppeteer? Comment section below. Have you played it? Have you completed it? I would love to know what you thought of it. But anyway, as you know, we've completed a section of the game now, Act 2 I think, and we've unlocked some special stuff. So we've got bonus stages now, head collection, and picture books. And I'm very curious about these picture books. It seemed like you could play like a mini game within an actual game. So should we check these out? Let's check out picture books today. Here we go. So the first picture book is called 9 Lives. Let's find out what this is about. It looks like it's about Ying Yang. Do you think? It looks a bit like Ying Yang on the side of the book.
9 lives. All cats, even moon cats, have 9 lives. Behold, Castle Grizzlestein, aka the Black Castle. Doesn't sound very welcoming, does it? Not that this cat minded. The witch, lucky enough to be his mistress, one Esma Potts, had a nice warm kitchen with plenty of nooks, just the right size for a cat nap.
If I didn't know better, I'd think I had a sloth for a pet,
said the witch, who was wising up to the cat's hiding places. He remembered more exciting old days when he'd served the moon goddess instead. It wasn't always like this, he purred, signaling a flashback on the next page. Ah, Castle Waxwain, a palace so white you had to squint to find the doorknob. Its ruler, the goddess, had a special place in her heart for one particular feline. So when the tyrant stole Moonstone and Scissors and staged a rebellion, who do you think catapulted into action first?
Meow!
The blitz may have been cut tragically short, but it was a life worth giving. Even after the whole moon realm had fallen, the cat rallied the goddess's most faithful subjects, determined to kitty-corner the tyrant right in his throne room. "Follow me, you dogs," he shouted to the 4 champions, and all of them, even the young knight who was allergic, did just that. The plan might have gone without a hitch had the knight not been such a hopeless chicken. Well, you can run over a cat twice, but you can never roadkill his spirit. The 4 champions had been slain, their powers scattered, but our dear feline never gave up on the goddess. He spent another life scouring the moon for any ally willing to fight for her cause. Thrice dead but undeterred, the cat tried his luck on the high seas. No danger was too distressous, no horror too heroific. Into the jaws of peril he leapt, and found it quite difficult to get back out. Would none take his side in this cold, cruel world? No, he had but 2 allies now, his feline pride and the love for the goddess in his heart. "I'll tackle that monster all by myself," he meowsed, "no matter how many lives it takes." But alas, what hope had one messenger of justice beneath the beefy legs of evil? Our protagonist quickly flipped to the end of this book in search of a happy ending. The sting of 5 lives lost and the acrid taste of disappointment were just too much to bear. It was then that he met Esma Potts. To be clear, this was no shining goddess. The witch was so ugly on the outside, so nasty on the inside, that the moon cat felt compelled to walk away. Until, that is, he realized they had a common goal. He decided to hold out hope for a special child the witch assured him was coming. Each night he gathered a few puppets and led them up to the Tower of Tribulations. But these were mere children, dreaming children. The brave ones died and turned to grubs, while the cowards who ran were enslaved in the kitchen. It was no use. After 7 messy deaths, our plucky feline had fought himself out. Yes, the goddess was beautiful. Yes, life was better once. But getting all worked up over the paradise he'd lost was blinding him to the joys of mediocrity.
Eat up, you mangy sluggard, so you can get some work done for a change.
Today's joy was snot-colored soup and a lecture. But at least he wouldn't starve. Home is where you hang your hat. He had 2 lives left, and this mooncat planned to sleep through them to their fullest.
Snot-coloured soup? That sounds disgusting. I hope I had bread with it, though. Just something to dip? Maybe, not entirely sure, but that was awesome, Minions! Now, as you know, I am actually a children's illustrator myself. I do children's books and stuff like that, and so that was incredibly inspiring. I love the whole backstory, I love the illustrations. Really, really cool. So we found out about the pre-adventures of Ying Yang there, so what did you think that means? Comment section below, I would love to know. But anyway, let's continue onwards with the adventure of Kotaro and see what happens next. What could happen? I have no freaking clue. Will we defeat the Moon Bear, or we fight one of these other generals? I assume there's quite a few generals to fight from what I've seen in the trophy list. But anyway, let's continue onwards and find out what happens. Act 3, all that glitters. Oh wait, no! Wait a minute, what? Who to trust? Oh wait, it seems like we're going to who to trust then.
After claiming the knight's power, Kotaro vanquished Tiger and escaped the Black Castle with the witch, Ying Yang, and Picarina. Where would fate lead them next? Act 2 starts here.
Here we go, Minions. Curtain 1. Oh my goodness, we're going to like some kind of like jungle paradise maybe. It looks kind of Asian with the whole like Japanesey kind of little building at the top, don't you think? I'm sure I've seen that in some kind of like Japanesey kind of game or film. I'm not entirely sure, but let's try this out. Here we go. Act 2, who to trust.
Now back to Kotaro's tale.
Indeed. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. What kind of gadgets and powers do we get next?
At long last, Kotaro and his new friend Picarina were free of Castle Grizzlestein, borne to safety by the witch's magic. Our fugitives needed a safe place to hide, and so they chose Castle Waxwayne, the same flying palace from which the moon goddess once ruled. In those better days, the White Castle was resplendent, a sight to behold. But the tides of darkness had since dulled its sparkle and loosened the stone of its walls and columns.
There, sweeties. We'll just hide out here for a spell.
But, like, this is Castle Waxwayne. Doesn't it belong to...
The goddess? Yes, indeed. Although palace and master alike seem to have come apart at the seams. Silence, Ying Yang! No one asked for your opinion!
Out of the darkness and into the light, Kotaro had gone from Black Castle to White.
No, this is more like it. No Moon Bear King spies and lackeys to follow our every move.
Uh-huh. You've got a lot of gumption, you know that? Only one hiney should be warming that throne, and it doesn't have warts on it.
The Moon Goddess is gone, Dandelion. I'm sure the palace is delighted to have such a promising new master.
Promising? Try pompous.
Try shutting up! Oh, my little earth-sent savior. Why, you're nothing short of a hero. Come, be a good child and let me have a gander at that moonstone shard.
Don't do it, Kotaro. Calabrus, the Moonstone, and the palace all belong to the goddess. And this magic-slinging loony is obviously trying to dupe you out of them.
How can you say such a thing? All I want is what's best for Bob. What's his name?
whatever.
Granny's trying to explain, so knock it off!
Ow! Oh my gosh! What a witch!
The Moon Bear King kidnapped Kotaro's soul while he was sleeping. He does that to Earth children, and that's where the Moonstone comes in, the source of all moonlight. After the Moon Bear King shattered the stone, he gave the pieces to his generals, and you see how they shine. That's just one shot. Imagine the power I would have if you collected them all. I could easily spirit Kotaro back home to Earth.
Really mean it?
It's in your best interest too, my sweet. Didn't you say the Sun Princess was searching for the Moon Goddess?
Yeah. Why?
The Moonstone is a symbol of the goddess's power. Restore the stone, restore the goddess. This could be your big chance. You should start in the Moonwood. General Rat has another Moonstone shard, and you're going to get it back.
I still don't trust you. You're using Kataro, and I am so going to prove it.
You'll have to catch him first.
Hey, Kataro!
And remember, you can tell a rat if you smell a rat. Go get him!
Jeez, that witch is crazy!
Well, Kotaro had taken the Moon Witch plunge, and now he found himself in a secluded grove in the Moonwood.
That hag is such a... Ugh. How are we gonna find one lousy rodent in a place this big?
I have no freaking clue, little fairy princess. I have no freaking clue. It seems that she's replaced Ying Yang. What do you think's that, minions? I think this will mix things up. It's gonna be pretty cool, but it seems that the witch has her own agendas. So who thinks she's gonna end up, like, betraying us? I definitely think so. Anyway, let's continue onwards. What can we check out here? Seems that there is moonstones hiding in flowers. Interesting. Can you see anything else, minions? I can't. Let's keep going. Got my awesome scissors of justice so we can snip away at our enemies of injustice and doom. Here we go. Whoa! Right, what happens next?
I love this forest. One gullible woodland creature after the other.
What's going on?
A splash of purple later, and the quiet, unassuming grove had transformed into a gloomy, reeking landscape of evil, dark
Oh,
horribleness.
jeez.
Once I darkify the Moonwood and offer it to the Moon Bear King as a tribute, I will be on Easily Street.
So that's who did this. General Rat.
Okay, means here we go. We got to defeat these spiky thingy trap things. Let's run, minions. Oh, goodness, drop down. There we go. We can be safe down here. Ah, the gap saved my butt cakes and my face. Let's come up here quickly. Sure we can make it. Go. Oh, that was close. Whew, oh, there's a caterpillar there. Remember, caterpillars have moonstones. There we go. Thank you, little Miss Butterfly. Right, let's keep going, minions, and try and find this gigantic rat thing. Oh my goodness. Right, I assume this is the next general then, I guess. Okay, get out of my way, little teeth things of squishiness. There we go. And into the gap of safety. Right, let's wait for the next one and jump on ahead. Can you see anything else that I can interact with? I can't see anything. No caterpillars or butterflies, or I'm kind of sad and disappointed, I have to say. Wait a minute. Ready, jump! Oh, wait! Jump! Oh, that was close. There we go. Wait, caterpillar minions. There we go. Caterpillar, give me your moonstones! Please? Wait, was that butterfly? Butterfly, thank you. I was going to say then, don't you run off with my moonstones. Oh, no. This is going to be interesting. Oh, man, we must get through the jaws of doom. Here we go. Oh, boy.
Bamboo generally tend to be upright citizens, but these stalks had grown fangs and wanted to chow down on Kotaro.
Not chowing down on me! Wait, there's a bat head. We've already got bat head, so that means we must select the bat head and then move it over to get the moonstones, and it won't replace the others.
If I might share a bit of moon lore, have you heard this one? Once upon a time, there was a lineage of radiant moon princesses who began their lives as tiny babies inside bamboo stalks. But then, one of the princess's souls had a little mishap and wound up in a bamboo stalk on Earth by accident. Sort of the opposite of young Kotaro here.
Forget about Kataro. can you bring up radiant princesses and not mention me? Do your job, please.
How dare you question your narrator? I'm omniscient.
If you know everything, then you know who I am. Or wait, are you saving that for a surprise? Whatever. So what happened to the bamboo babe who got stranded on Earth?
Things worked out, of course, as they do in all modern sanitized fairy tales. The princess made it home to the moon and lived happily ever after. The question now is whether Kutero's story will be as kind to him.
Let's hope so, minions, but it seems pretty dark, I have to say, don't you think? Oh my goodness. Anyways, continue onwards, get back my little spiky ball head, and let's keep going. I have to say, I really like the idea of that one.
Gross! Caterpillars!
Bitch slap it! There we go. Wait, what's that? Ooh, look. What's that thing? Oh, caterpillar head.
A caterpillar head?
Oh my goodness! Squish it! Squish it! It's not squishing! Let's keep going, minions. Actually, you know what? Let's end this one here, I think. We've got a caterpillar here. That's a good start to the video, or the end of the video, the start of the adventure, I guess. But anyway, let's join me now if you've not sponsored game giveaways, and definitely check out that Proxy's Facebook page. More giveaways, competitions, are just awesome, awesome updates. And I will see you guys, gals and minions, next time. Ciao.